Now we're into St Nicholas's churchyard and St Nicholas's hospital, as it's called. See, there's been some logging going on here to keep everything neat and tidy, and we often wake to the sound of chainsaws going off, but it's nothing nasty. Alongside us over here we have one of the ancient yew trees. We know that when Augustine came to England in 597, he tried to convert the local tribes to Christianity, and some of these trees we see before us now were planted around the same time as Augustine, so possibly 1,000 years old. I'm quite sure. I mean, yew trees are very old, and the Victorians often planted yew trees to take the smell of death, which used to appear in graveyards. But this is a very old yew tree. Looking to the other side over here, we have the old church of St Nicholas, and what many people don't realise is that just as we step off the pathway here slightly, we can see the old graves clearly there. But as we step around the path this way, we're going to go just down the pathway just slightly here to one side, to our left-hand side of it. And on the corner wall, where the choir boys and people used to wait to go into choir, you can see a very rare thing, and I'm not sure if anybody else has seen one of these before. If you look on the wall up here, you can see this thing here. Do you see that little shape there? I'll zoom in if I can. That thing there, basically you'd put a stick in there, and that gave you the time. So it's basically a sundial, but it's a carved sundial, and only works obviously not on an overcast day like today, but there's another one below there as well. Look down there, there's another one, rough cut sundial. Now there is a sort of history there, and sundials of course important because we didn't have any electrical clocks. So we come round here a bit further, we can see the stained glass windows around here, and this is where most of the local residents were buried until recently. You can see some of the names down here. I'll look down here, you can see some of the grave names, and if you recognise a family member, then to let us know and I'll come and say a little prayer for them. The structure of the building itself, we think, was built around 1000 before the Normans came. The square tower in the middle is significant of what's called a Saxon tower. If we look round here, you can see the almshouses, which now house worthies of the local area. They tend to be people who've got incurable illnesses and have fallen on hard times, but also given time in the parish. So there's lots of local good people here, like Ken Blakemore, who was the farm manager here for many years, and he's still here in the village. Now we're just going to make our way back around the other side of the church to have a look around there. Let's in the hope this is actually recording after all this.